Angelica suffering, skillfully playing and statistically playing.
It's a game during that time. Lynn's Fever plays one of them and playing in freedom.
Caitlin Clark is penetrating. Melissa.
And we talked about that. That didn't break them. They were able to overcome.
Post-up look for in Connecticut. All three losses. Opportunity. Caitlin Clark for three.
Just so important because it's hard.
For the second half of the season. Pocket pass for jab step. Smith looking to attack for both of these teams. Allen once again. Mitchell. Allen base. Boston gets her own miss. Double team gets it out on Yanwede.
Every three-point statistical category.
Now she's got that mismatch with Cardoso. Good ball movement here by the Sky. Finds Boston. Double team. Weatherspoon in the pregame just about bench on Wednesday against Washington.
That was planned.
Midway through, what a pass and a fit. So important defensively on Yanwede.
Her first shoot with the rebound in.
NBA player that has recorded.
I love her. I love the way Caitlin Clark.
Just a couple days ago announced network. Of course, they're connected.
Did double down on that too, Lisa. I loved it.
And perhaps we're well on our team. Fakes the pass.
Physicality.
Three missed, three. Kelsey Mitchell catch shoots five tonight since the break. Foul actually to Melissa Smith. That's her first quarter this year. 28 points, all third. Caitlin Clark. Over to Mitchell and whips it to the corner. Diamond to
Lisa, 70% from
against Seattle. 6-3 to New York Liberty. She played 19 minutes there. Liberty. Mitchell, left side. Caitlin Clark whips a pepper game. Reese leading the...
That leads the entire league.
1 second on the shot.
Over to the pros.
Leading the country score. Kelsey Mitchell, hesitation, driving, pace match. Final few set of shoot. Reese finding Cardoso this quarter, but the Fevers run towards the end on the quarter clock. In fact, best quarter on a 12-2 run. So now Mariah Jefferson.
On that for a second, and this is the Chicago
Sky. Jefferson will get it. But on this possession, logo shot. Spinning off her left shoulder from the end of the first quarter. Clark again. Go for the Fever. Fever fans, no matter where they go. Dana, an absolute wall at the rim.
I call her a guard. She's just going to go make something happen.
Rebounding, defense in particular. The players who can fill the different roles. Caitlin Clark, one triple. Yanwede, triple penetration.
The indecision at the beginning. If you see your guard right there with the ball.
You know, Teresa Weatherspoon again trying to be more energy left in the fourth. Pokey, Chapman, Lynn, and Dantas from Yanwede.
Can also bang in the paint.
Harrison, a long two.
To end the first quarter, and they haven't looked back.
Speaking of, AA resume.
Be second in the league right now.
Dana Evans waiting.
You can breathe when you're sitting on the
here today. These half-court possessions, Dana Evans beats everyone to it. Kelsey Mitchell. Join at voices.cancer. Now she coming out of timeout. Lindsay Allen rips it. Kelsey Mitchell, that's a three.
If you're a Big Ten fan, you've
seen that production before. Angel, there she is, coming off that screen. Damiris Dantas for three. Strength that you admire so much.
Rachel Banham going, that's one way. And a Fever are going to run it right back down.
Knew it went in. For the Fever, largest lead for the Sky has been cooked. Banham pulls up to Cardoso. Looking for Banham. Clark penetrating on the side to her. Fakes the pass, takes it from up top. Reese, a long two. Caitlin Clark, a layup.
Rebounding, your sole
possession.
To do that.
Clark and Mitchell for the feed.
So it's not just turn. Chicago can get set in transition.
Part of the on the baseline, ball foul just as we were headed into we begin the third quarter. And Allen in trouble. The shot clock didn't reset. Yanwede, 15 points in the first half. Look at points, 8 assists here so far to take it out. 16 seconds to work with here. Rachel Banham, 3-point.
South.
Clark with the step. Possession from the sideline tonight. I'm going to talk about a 90% free one of the 55. Boston looking for her first field goal. Her points. Now all three of Banham feeding Cardoso. Health and safety protocols for the second straight. Clark, it's a long two. Onyenwere.
So loves to pass opposite.
Kick out to Hall. Angel Reese, 5 points, key in a single season. Smith going up against Reese.
Which goes to the aggressor and
Offensive success. Allen has got to pull it. Fires and hits. Drops the pass to Smith. Reese lowers her head. The post here to Smith. And
it's like telling Alyssa Smith off right there, but Caitlin runs up to her after.
16 points in the paint. Still sitting on that now for the Sky with 4. Reese Smith. 1. Sure what to call it.
We're gonna
Rachel Banham. Shields to Cardoso. Free throws for Cardoso. It's kind of Cardoso getting to meet those two-star athletes. Taking it all the way.
the other night, and Diamond is she effective.
We know that Diamond has dealt with points. It's been a minute since she has. Now Evans. And Diamond to Shields. Good pump fade.
Gets to the paint. Gets fouled.
This Indiana Fever team have been 4.
Feels like Indiana should be.
And Izzy here the Sky. So 2 free throws.
They've been close. In fact, their last 3 games points off turnovers and in transition.
Where they're coming off. Smith for through.
Chooses, and the threes she takes.
Looking to penetrate, split the defense with 3 minutes. So both these teams now in the took care of their home games in this head in terms of the standings.
It's going to be very interesting.
That pass to Jefferson, and the same with Aaliyah Boston on the Fever side. Opportunity behind the back, trying the contact. To Shields, her second.
For any space there. And yeah, Caitlin.
All scores, 23 points. Harrison. Long.
Appreciate these officials who are able to.
The reckless closeout earlier. Quick pass to Dantas. 5 buckets. Harrison penetrating. In fact, here tonight, Dantas will shoot. Dana Evans. 2 Mitchell. High arcing shot. Will have 2 free throws. So they added .1 on the clock.
How does that look like her? She talked about the importance to talk with her about the dominance. She spoke about this epic rookie as they are.
All right, Mitchell. But I took a peek at Reese. Reese. So still. Benley. Free throw line. Maybe this will be it. And it. Allen to Cardoso.
Shut down the driving lanes.
And only 3 makes with those points in the paint for the game.
At least, but you have to wonder how much
effective in the paint. Cross-court pass. You've talked about 38%.
Caitlin wanted.
Benley. No, we'll give it go with Onyenwere. 90
just offensively, but defensively. Points, 5 assists. The way the game was being played.
Us to Boston. Everyone almost touching the ball here. 8%. Caitlin Clark.
Left, she can pop back right. You think she's going
after with the technical.
Well, when you in different ways.
They excel in so many different. Certainly, what it has done. Previous foul call against Diamond
could not be any brighter.
Fever Clark, a deep one. The fans talking back. Diamond dribble pull up.
The paint. And then you just stats of your opponent.
She's over by the sideline talking to Teresa Weather. Nothing is enemy territory complete with this team wherever they go. Dantas from after returning from the break. There's Reese with rookie single season record. In the Seattle game, on trying to cross over Benley. Games in 20 days, very little if any.
Seattle, they've beaten Connecticut, we want to go back since mid-June.
There's Onyenwere. Grace Berger with her first minutes. Wheeler with 3 on the shot clock. 5 spins, bucket is good. And she gets
a testament to her.
To set the 3-point record for a rookie, the Anna Stewart, the Liberty, head to see Liberty, one of the teams is Earth. And they scored 100 last year. Jefferson ago. Mitchell penetrating again off.
There's no questions, but there's another player that sure before she went down.
Did that somewhat early in the first. The Fever Pit, Autumn Johnson, Megan McHugh, 18 baskets when they have found some offensive success. Allen, red jerseys surrounding her. Allen's got to pull it, fires and hits. Off the bounce against Onyenwere, drops the pass to Smith. 18 and 9 rebounds this season. We played 4 minutes here in the third. Angel Reese lowers her head.
From Dantas.
Clark feeds the post here to Smith.
Now I like what the point guard is doing. She's like telling Alyssa Smith, you see Caitlin, we cut it off right there, but Caitlin runs up to her after. I like that by the rookie point guard.
And the Sky had 16 points in the paint, still sitting on that with the 4 personals. So a couple of starters now for the Sky with 4. Reese is trying to defend Caitlin Clark. Smith,
that 1 foot runner from the free throw line before.
I wasn't sure what to call it. We're in the third quarter. Rachel Banham handling. DeShields to Cardoso. Clark, her third. First free throws for Cardoso. It's kind of Cardoso with 4 points. Of these Fever players getting to meet those 2-star Diamond DeShields taking it all the way.
Game of the season against Washington the other night, and Diamond DeShields, she's very good, very effective.
We know that Diamond has dealt with in a league. 12 points, it's been a minute since she has.
Facing up and ripping.
Fever advantage. Dana Evans. Lindsay Allen to an open Diamond DeShields. Good pump fake.
So she gives a little fake, gets to the paint, gets fouled.
Christy Sides and this Indiana Fever team have been 4.
A 7-point game, Lisa. Like it feels like Indiana should be.
And Izzy here. 5 team fouls here for the Sky, so 2 free throws.
Exceptions. They've been close. In fact, their last 3 games, they score the majority of their points off turnovers and in transition.
For they're coming off his stay. Smith for
33% from the 3, but she picks and chooses, and the 3s she takes.
On that shot, Diamond DeShields looking to penetrate, split the defense. Deals with the 15th foul here for the Fever with 3 minutes. So both these teams now in the. Well, Caitlin Clark and the Fever took care of their home games in this. Crucial if it comes down to a head-to-head in terms of the standings.
It's going to be very interesting.
8 to shoot. Cardoso. That pass to Jefferson in a while here, sitting out with 4 personals. The same with Aaliyah Boston on the Fever side. Again, another fast break opportunity behind the back, trying the contact. And a blocking foul against Diamond DeShields, her second.
Early in transition, but she didn't give her any space there. And yeah, Caitlin.
5 from the free throw line, again leading all scorers, 23 points. DeShields gives it up to Harrison.
Long. Can I just tell you something? How much I appreciate these officials who are able to go. Yep. Like there are no egos on this court.
We got the reckless closeout earlier. 8 seconds to shoot. Clark to Mitchell. Quick pass to Dantas. 21 assists on 25 buckets. Jefferson trying to go to work. Harrison penetrating. In fact, Clark has got 5 3-pointers here tonight. Dantas will shoot. Dana Evans. Clark being defended by Evans to Mitchell. High arcing shot. And so Lexi Hall will have 2 free throws tonight. And so they added .1 on the clock.
It did not look like a WNBA player.
Important because she didn't have any role models that looked like her. She talked about the important games in Paris, and I had an opportunity to talk with her about the dominance, what I'm doing right now. Lastly, we spoke about this epic rookie, both of those players being as dominant and bright as they are.
All right, Mitchell. Onyenwere took a peek at Reese. 3-second violation there on Angel Reese. So still 5 to shoot, nowhere to go. Fagbenle's here tonight. 3 points, all from the free throw line. Maybe this will be it. And it. Allen to Cardoso.
The paint. Shut down the driving lanes and field goal attempts.
And only 3 makes with those that we're keeping track of. 20 points in the paint for the game.
And we haven't talked about it in a minute, Lisa, but you have to wonder how much.
Be a guard, but so effective in the paint. So trying to back down Boston. There's that cross-court pass you've talked about. They've had to work to get to the 9. 38% of their time on this possession.
Caitlin wanted.
Gets the screen from Boston, feeds her. Fagbenle. Panna will give it go with Onyenwere. 90
that Indiana has done right, not just offensively but defensively. League leading 15 points, 5 assists for 4 years, so she had to adjust to the way the game was being played.
Using the screen behind the back pass to Boston. 7 seconds to shoot, ball movement. Everyone almost touching the ball here. The Sky shooting 38%. Caitlin Clark.
Twisting ball screens. You think she's going left, she can pop back right. You think she's going.
A few things, the officials slapped her with the technical.
Well, when you self, and it just manifests in different ways.
Fever will take their time. The two play different positions. They excel in so many different, whether it's for Caitlin. But certainly what it has done, foul, as they went to the monitor in the previous foul call against Diamond.
Get caught. Like right now, the spotlight could not be any brighter.
Chicago Sky, 2 team fouls for the Fever. Clark, a deep one. She doesn't mind having fun with the fans, talking back. Diamond, dribble pull-up.
Or on Chicago is you crowd the paint, and then you just play the numbers, you play to the stats of your opponent.
I don't know if she was getting subbed out of the game. She's over by the sideline talking to Teresa Weather. Sorry, but you can argue nothing is enemy territory completely. And they follow this team wherever they go. Dantas from Chicago Sky, 1-5 after returning from the break. There's Reese with 2 double-doubles. 23 would be a new rookie single-season record.
Action.
About a minute of play in the Seattle game. Again, Reese with her 7 points, trying to cross over Fagbenle. Tough start to the season. We mentioned the 11 games in 20 days. Very little, if any.
I mean, they have beaten Seattle, they've beaten Connecticut, they beat of the league, but really, if we want to go back, since mid-June.
Another South Carolina product. There's Onyenwere. Grace Berger with her first minutes. Wheeler with 3 on the shot clock. And she's going for it, dribbling off the drive, spins, bucket is good. Banno to Onyenwere. And she gets
away, and I think that's more of a testament to her
2 mark. Caitlin Clark just set the 3-point record for a rookie of the year. Coming up in our second game, Brianna Stewart, the Liberty, head to season long. Liberty, one of the teams, is trying to do it tonight, clinch a playoff berth. And 100 points for the Fever. The last time they scored 100 last year, Jefferson last season, so nearly a year ago. Here's Angel, penetrating again off.
There's no question that the numbers speak for themselves, but there's another player that shows season statistically of her career before she went down.
Watching from the bench. Did that somewhat early in the first arc. A career-high night. The Fever for game break. Larry Smith, Autumn Johnson, Megan McHugh.